my name is Taralini Sabira. I'm from Diponegoro University, majoring in biotechnology, and now I'm studying in RUDN University under Institute of Environmental Engineering, and now I'm in front of the main building of the campus. When I first heard about this program from the social media, I was very enthusiastic. After that, I began to keep myself up to date with the latest information about this program. At first, I was hesitant to try it, but I've always had a huge desire to go studying abroad, so I decided to try it. I immediately prepared the documents and essay. 2 days after the registration phase is closed, I got the chance to do the interview fast. This phase got to be the most thrilling for me, but I remain optimistic. The results come 2 weeks after the interview. When the result comes, I saw it with my mother, and we both shout because I got a chance to go study in Russia through IISMA program. During the pre-departure, the things I mentally prepared, and the most important thing is to prepare coats, because when we arrive, the winter has started. When I arrived at Moscow, Russia, just like I imagined before, it was cold. Of course, coming from Indonesia with a lot of sun, I felt a big difference. Besides the coldness, I saw Moscow is a beautiful city and also clean. I'm impressed that there is no trash in the street. During the pandemic, we have to do a quarantine. Actually, RUDN University has already prepared a dorm for their students to do the quarantine. In the dorm, I shared a room with a student from Estonia. And in RUDN, there are literally a lot of students from all over the world with different cultures and backgrounds, so I'm very amazed by it. My first time in Russia, I experienced a lot of cultural differences. One of the most shocking is the language. In Russia, they don't usually use English, so the employee in the dorm also can speak English, but worry no more. In this era, technology plays a big part, so then we can understand each other. The food is also taste different. Compared to Indonesian food, the food in Russia taste is unique. And also the people, it's often said that Russian charm lies in its people. Russian is a land both of weird and wonderful things. Russia has far more to offer than the stereotypical cold winters and shot of vodka. We often hear that Russians never smile, but when you get to know them better, you realize that they are very kind and hospitable people. During my studies in RUDN University, I found myself overwhelmed at first with the course and the lecture style, because it has different style compared to my home university. In RUDN, the class divided into two parts, which are lecture and then workshop. In lecture, the lecturer will explain the theory, and in the workshop class, usually it's more like practical one. You will be given a chance to presentate about your works or some tasks. And throughout the studies, I found myself enjoying everything. At the end of the studies, there is the final exam. The interesting thing is every lecturer has different style to do the final exam. For my final exam experience, I had to do a project, and we can also invite our college friends from Indonesia to present the project. With my fellow RUDN awardees, we also happened to join an Asian Week festival held by RUDN University also, and had a chance to perform by singing Rayuan Pulau Kelapa and dancing to Sajujo. Not only that, we also make a cultural booth that represents Indonesian culture named Klana. After my studies in here, one thing that really affects me after accomplishing this journey by studying abroad in Russia, it's my mindset and my habit. Study abroad make me grow to be more independent, self-disciplined, and take more responsibility for myself. Being part of IISMA days in RUDN University, everything was memorable for me. Discovering a new friend, a new place, a new food, a new culture, and also experiencing walking into 23 Celsius coldness. All these memories will be unforgettable. The courses that I take, especially modern waste management courses, I think should be implemented in Indonesia to reduce our waste problem. In Russia, they also tend to use public transportation, so I hope it can also be implemented more in Indonesia to reduce the emission. To implement those, I suppose it comes from myself first and my surroundings. Being one of IISMA awardees, I got to learn some wonderful courses that I don't think I can get when I studies in Indonesia. I also got to see, learn, and be friends with a lot of people from different country and various culture. Lastly, these programs offer precious experience and provide global insight for me. I'm officially IISMA biased because I've accomplished my dream to go studying abroad. Hashtag be bold to go abroad.